Louisiana beer reviews. Weihenstephaner 1516 Kellerbier. Now in Germany, they're in the 500 milliliter bottles, but I think in the USA, it's in these 11.2 ounce bottles. It was $2.99 at Martin Wine Cellar. Not the greatest price for a little bottle like this. So Weihenstephaner 1516. They made this for the, like they said on the video, the 500th anniversary of the German purity law. Premium Varietcum, unfiltered, brewed and bottled by the Staatsbrauerei, Weihenstephaner, Freising, Germany. 5.6% alcohol. And what's the IBU? I think 20. I forgot to write it down. Visit us at totalbeveragesolution.com, and they'll give you a link to Weihenstephaner. And there's a German website, Weihenstephaner DE, and then Weihenstephaner USA. And they talk about this beer. There's the crest, Bayern, Bavaria, showing the crown. It was a kingdom, with obviously a king until getting it all wrong, until 1918, 102 years ago at the time of this recording. And they're proud because on the website they said they use this special, about 50 minutes away, there's one farmer that grows what they call Hallertauer Record hops used in this beer, and it's a Märzen style beer, unfiltered. And there's a good number of video reviews for the beer. I would like to watch them. It's cloudy. Now that's a very thick ivory head. And look at they say the yeast turbidity. It's cloudy, turbid, yeasty, and orange. Orange like a pumpkin beer, but there's no pumpkin in this beer. Okay, water, barley malt, hops, and yeast. I'm sure it's cheaper in Germany. They don't have to ship it across the ocean. The ocean blue. It smells like a barley farm. I've actually never been to a barley farm, but it smells like what I think a barley farm would smell like, meaning very bready barley malt. Like a dimpled mug full of bread. Wonderful aroma. Let's go. Oh, 91 out of 100 outstanding on Beer Advocate. 81 out of 100 on Rapier is saying good, but 98 in the style, the land beer, Kellerbier thing, Zwickau type beer. So they're saying it's world class in the style, which is how I look at beers, in the style. And then Untapped is giving it 74 out of 100. Time to taste. Haha, just like I thought. It's got the stinging hops. Now, I never had Hallertauer Record that I know of, but it's a stinging hop bitterness. And like these Bavarian beers, like a metallic iron type quality. Very bready, bread crust. Now I had some of these that were maybe had too much age on them, and they start tasting like cream cheese. I couldn't explain it. I think one was called Mastodon. It's unfiltered, so it's very, very, very heavy cereal grain. It's really making me think along the lines of the hazy India Pale Ales in America, because they're unfiltered and they have this coagulated cereal grain at the bottom of the cereal bowl with, you know, coagulated with the milk kind of consistency of mouthfeel. A very porridge mouthfeel, porridge oriented mouthfeel. And that's what this has. But then it doesn't have the American type India Pale Ale hops and the lupulin powder added to give it that dank, sharp, fruity bitterness. But there's a slight fruit taste anyway. Ugh. It's a high medium body, not heavy yet, getting there. 5.6, strong malt liquor, or a hefty malt liquor, and it's a mostly dry finish. Some of the other Helles and Märzens that are highly filtered, you could really guzzle, maybe get into trouble. This one's heavy enough and grain bodied enough that you probably wouldn't drink too many. Maybe one, for sure one, obviously, maybe two, but then after a while it might get to you. But then some people say, oh, I would just switch over to the crystal Weizen or something. Okay. I guess that's what people would do. Keep on keeping on. But I try to measure things carefully. So it tastes dynamite. But what doesn't taste dynamite coming from Weihenstephaner State Brewery? It's a little thirsty. I gotta save some for the photo. They're saying 98 out of 100 in the style on Rapier. Kellerbier, that means cellared beer. So it's a cellared Märzen, which they're kind of like cellared anyway, but it's unfiltered, so they didn't get the land beer thing. The Zwickel. This thing is easily a 96 out of 100. It is a most excellent product. What are the downsides? I mean, you tell me. I don't know what the downsides are. Try it. Tell me what the deficits are. To me, it tastes fabulous. I mean, $2.99 a bottle. So, $18 a six-pack. You can probably get it cheaper if you bought the six-pack. Still, it's pricey, but anyway. Does it stand up against most of the craft beers I've tried? Yes, of course it does. Anyway, 20 more years would be their 1,000th anniversary. 1040 to 2040. 200th anniversary, as they might say there. And I'm going to say, le bon temps relais, a fabulous product. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.